Last couple of years have been very interesting for the entire tech industry. This pandemic gave us a lot of challenges, but also a lot of new opportunities. And in this period, what we've seen is that a lot of new smartphone brands have also come up. But one of it which stands out is actually a tech lifestyle brand, if I can call it, is Nothing. And today I have with me the Vice President and General Manager of Nothing India, Manu Sharma, to talk about this brand, its journey, and what we can expect from Nothing going forward into 2022. So, welcome to the show, sir. How are you doing? First of all, the year is about to end. What's happening? How's life like?
Hi, thanks, Manas. Great to be on the show with you. And of course, this year's been really exciting for us. And we can't wait for the 2022 because lots up in our arms and we can't wait to unleash them. Yes.
So let me start by looking back, because this was your first year as a first complete year as a tech startup. So now when you look back, I mean, before heading into 2022, when you look back and when you look at your time as an independent brand, how do you rate it? Do you think that you have actually been able to achieve what you set out to?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we have had a great journey. And let me just talk about that first. Carl, who's our CEO, and the co-founders, when they got together, they had this vision, of course, what they wanted to do, and they got like-minded people from Silicon Valley in terms of investing in the company. And nothing was started in 2020 in October. And I joined in February. And when I heard the vision from Carl, I got very excited. I've been in the tech industry for a fairly long time. And what really excited me was the whole problem, the way he described it. And I totally empathize with it because I was in a similar situation and I wanted to do something new. What really transpired me to join Nothing was the fact that, even Carl was feeling the same thing about the industry being very, stagnant. There's no grander vision in terms of the consumer tech world. There was a huge, this race of specification and features, and the complete interest of consumers was totally lost. If you were to, for example, take smartphones, if and you look at cameras, there's a huge race of megapixels, but consumer wants great photography. They don't care about megapixels. And similarly, if you were to look at the backside of the devices, they exactly look the same, and you could just practically change the logo, and it doesn't really matter. And same thing happened when we started our first product, the earbuds, which we launched year one in the month of July. And if you look at that market, one brand came with the product which was white, and pretty much everybody else copied it blatantly. And I think that's a really sad state of the affairs. I think the passion in the industry is lost, which was there 10 years ago. And what Nothing wants to do is revive the passion, bring back the enthusiasm, and really inspire, the consumers what we can offer. And I can simply say, for example, it's like if you look at the products, they all look similar across different categories and whatnot, and it's the sea of sameness. And it's so boring. It's like having just one fashion designer in the whole world, and everybody's wearing the same stuff. So I think it's a great opportunity for us to capitalize on it and shake up the industry and really turn heads in terms of what Nothing can do. I also would like to talk about India very specifically. I think you would be very keen to know that. When I joined in February, and we were midst of COVID, of course, April is when the second wave came. We practically, one of the most important thing is to have a great set of team with like-minded people. And we practically hired everyone online. Literally, we didn't meet anyone. And to the point that, even to almost to the launch of the first product, year one, we were working remotely. But the beauty, which kind of weaved in the thread throughout among us was each one had that passion that to make a difference. Everybody had clear vision of what the company wants to do, and I think we did a great job in what we achieved. Um, and so yeah, so it's been a fantastic year for us, and we're also excited for 2022.
And this is something that I would want to touch upon, and I would want to know more from you because see, you joined in Feb. Probably you thought that this COVID situation has, kind of settled, things are getting better, and suddenly we had a second wave of this pandemic. And when people look at the pandemic, they usually look at it from a point of view that it was a huge challenge, and I'm sure it was. It was definitely from the business point of view, but there was also an opportunity in this entire situation, right? Because there was an increased demand of consumer tech products. So, what sort of a role did pandemic play in shaping up nothing over the last 10 or 12 months?
Yeah, so I think there's been a lot of learning for us clearly in this, last 1 year, from a management perspective, from collaboration perspective, from the way we worked perspective, of course. From a management perspective, working with the London team with their time zone, all these products currently are designed in Sweden. Teenage Engineering is based in Sweden, and we were working seamlessly with each other in terms of launch of the products, marketing, meeting for the first time, never met, building marketing plans together, and there's a lot of excitement there actually, and we of course crack a lot of jokes about nothing, our name is such, but it's been a fantastic thing as well, and we take with the right spirit, but we know exactly what our long-term vision is. That was one. Second was, of course, the trust that we built within the team. Everybody was so focused. We know we had very little time to launch our product, and everybody was so focused on delivering the results. I think that was something which we were extremely, happy about and how we delivered it. I think third thing was about people. People are assets of the organization, and that makes all the difference. I think we were all very empathetic about the situation, whether it's working from home or from or wherever. We had situations where we had video calls. Colleagues' dog or pet would come on and sit on the lap while we do a video conference. Somebody doing something, having lunch, because we work in different time zones. So it was pretty exciting. But the fact was, our focus was there, and it's been an amazing learning. We built great relationship, and the fact that it resolves our confidence that hey, doesn't matter what comes, we can really tackle it. At the same time, the pandemic also, threw upon a lot of opportunities. If you look at, for example, the TWS market, right? The year one as our first product, and what we launched that first product is because the market is growing rapidly. People are moving from wired to wireless, and of course, people are working from home and whatnot, using these devices in video call, just like I'm doing right now, and so the demand for that is globally surging rapidly, including in India, of course. And for us, earbuds is a simple product, and we felt that we could still make a huge difference. As I talked about it, every other product looks similar. We came with a product which is transparent, with top-notch ANC, great quality sound tuned by the guys at Teenage Engineering, and we had a great hit of this on this product in terms of sales. But our goal is to because we wanted to launch this product so that we can lay the foundation of our business, so that we're prepared for bigger stuff as we move ahead. So it allows us to build capabilities on the R&D side, marketing side, and building teams while we launch this product. And so yes, we have come a long way, and we are at the next stage. So 2022 is going to be very exciting for us.
Yeah, and one very interesting thing that you did very recently was that, and along with this Black Edition that you launched, is that you have now started accepting payments in cryptocurrencies. I mean, not in India, but in other countries. So, how did that decision come out to be, and should we expect something similar for the Indian market as well in future?
So first and foremost, we are a very forward-looking company, and it's a very progressive company, and it was but natural also because we believe Web 3.0 has great potential in future. If you look at technologies and blockchain, and works very well with our vision in terms of removing barriers between people and technology, and that's what it works seamlessly. And so we believe in that future, and we wanted to provide more consumers the opportunity to buy these products through cryptocurrencies. And as far as India is concerned, we are ready. This is already being sold in many countries, and we're just ready. Whenever India market is ready, we can bring that. So yeah, we are as ready as that.
Okay, so it's basically depends on the regulations and all. Whenever you have certain clarity
That's
on it, you
true.
were saying that
Right.
you will start accepting payments in cryptocurrencies in India as well. Right? Fair enough.
Right.
A couple of interesting things from your first answer, of course, which you gave me when you were talking about the smartphones. That all these smartphones look similar, and when every time somebody from nothing starts talking about smartphones, I get slightly excited because we know that you have this partnership with Qualcomm as well. So I'm sure that smartphone might be a distant reality, but what all would this partnership cover? Should we expect a smartphone at some point from nothing, and if yes, then possibly when?
So, Manas, what we've announced so far is that next year we're going to be launching five new
Yeah,
products. We have not
yeah.
defined very clearly what categories, and we want to really launch products which are seamlessly connected to each other, and we want to build an ecosystem completely. That's all I would say at this point of time. But I also cited various examples, even on TWS market. It also looks similar, whereas Air One came with a completed new design. But you will have to wait, and your viewers would have to wait for more information as we roll out next year. All I can say is at this point in time, we look building five new products, and we are really excited about them. And they're gonna have iconic design. And as I said, we will shake up the industry, and we will revive the enthusiasm which has been lost in the tech world.
So all of these will be innovative products. Is there a timeline that we're looking for one of these products? I mean, in 2022.
Again, and it will be across different timelines within next year. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So my last question to, of course, you is that now this 2021 is almost over. This was your first full year as a company. You have shared what all you have been able to achieve so far. Going into 2022, apart from this basic philosophy of coming up with innovative products with unique designs, what else is in store, especially for the Indian market?
Yeah. So India market is one of the more strategic market. Also, also for Carl, because he had huge number of followers in India, and India was one of the first few markets, as we are headquartered in London. So of course London had the office, and India was also one of the first countries to have an office. We work out of NCR, and so that's one. Second is that we did tie up with Flipkart, so that we are able to sell our product across India in deeper geographies of within India. And third thing is we launched Year One at the same time as globally. That's also a commitment we have for the Indian market. Apart from that, of course, we also have some strategic investors. We recently announced investors from celebrities in India,
Yeah.
and I think they were really inspired with the vision the company has and how we're moving forward. They got really excited, and so that's something which we are also very proud of in terms of the interest. Many of the celebrities have in India for nothing, and of course, at the same time, we are building our teams in India. Next year, apart from the products, continue to build our teams and capabilities. That's going to be very, very important for us. Continue to bring iconic products, and of course, along with brilliant marketing, you will see from our site, clever marketing. That's something you will see, of course, next year. And third thing is that we are continuously evaluating new partnerships. These are some of the global partnerships as well, which have a huge impact in terms of how we position our products and how we sell our products as well. So those are on the cards next year. and yeah, very excited with what we've been, keeping under our sleeves for quite some time this year, but to unravel them next year. So yeah, quite excited with 2022. It's going to be a very important year for us, both globally as well as for India.
And all the best for all those plans. We hope to see really good and innovative products from nothing, because at this point everything that you're doing is so unusual and innovative. Even the set of investors that you talked about, I mean, I was going through the list. There's a YouTuber, there's an ex-cricketer, there's an entrepreneur. So everything is just so different with and nothing. So all the best for all your plans for the coming year. Hope to see some really good products from you. And thank you so much for your time. You were very kind with your time and your answers.
Thanks, Manas. It was great talking with you as well, and wish you all the best for the next year as well.